there's a lot of shit happening on the internet. Out of all the shit I see, as I'm flicking through, I seen Pizarro live. And Cam dropped down. I'm talking about Cam talk too much. He drops down, just says something impassive. And Pizarro says to Cam, talk too much. Well, if you want to be around here, you have to be a homosexual. Now, this is coming from an alleged straight woman who has a consistent infatuation with wanting to see gay men interact. Okay? I want y'all to convince me that Pizarro's not a man. Okay? What straight woman would even have a thought like that towards a straight man? The first thing that comes to your mind is, okay, I see Cam, so immediately my mind imagines Cam with another man. How does your brain go there like immediately? Okay? Now, brother, I hope to God you don't end up going back to that woman's chat. I don't even think she's a lesbian because, I interact with lesbians. Lesbians don't talk like that. I mean, we know lesbians. A lesbian wouldn't say that into a straight man unless she was like pissed at that man. It wouldn't just be a thought. You know? I could expect that coming from Sean Bradley. Because Sean Bradley's the type of gay man that if a straight man was to just say hello or write in his comment section, he's going to, blast out his homosexuality first. Something I would expect. But Pizarro doesn't realize how much she's like telling on herself. You know? It's something that must have happened to her maybe as a child. Maybe she was abused by straight men. And this has pushed her infatuation even further. What up, King Curl? But, this shit is a pattern. You got to watch that shit when you see it happening over and over and over and over again. this is a so-called straight woman that's telling straight men that they need to do gay activities, and she's going to hide it behind the label of, well, I was just trolling. No, it's not trolling when you do it to different men. I can see if you had did it to like one dude or, a couple dudes, but you do it to every man. We laughed at you when you talked about letting straight men come on your panel. And when we see how you talk to Cam, what straight man would come up on your panel after some shit like that? Like you really got to be desperate. You really got to be thirsty. You really got to be to the point where you only got 10 subs and you pray to God, you can get some, weird motherfuckers over there. The funny thing is, even the chat room didn't even feel her vibe on that. Okay? Even the chat room didn't even feel her vibe. Her own people, her own mods. I'm sitting here about to doze off and shit, watching TV, like trying to find something to watch and shit, flicking through YouTube. And then I come across that. Okay. Pizarro, you are not the entry or the exit door of the beef sector. I mean, when you think about it, Pizarro, everybody has interacted with everybody. Nobody interacts with you. Except Lady Nika. That's it. That's all you got. Okay? If 5 say open panel, motherfuckers will show up. If Rick Reed say open panel, motherfuckers will show up. Jay Wilson do panels all the time. Motherfuckers constantly showing up. Kimmy, Tracy, okay, all of these people. Hell, Duchess Kelly. The list is endless of people that are in the beef sector that say open panel, and everybody will come up that bitch. No straight man wants to have anything to do with you. And I hope Cam took this as a life lesson on why we don't even speak on this chick. We don't give a fuck about her numbers. We don't give a fuck about what she can add or subtract. Okay? It's some things that you leave buried. Okay? We just got to label this as another example of what happens when an ordinary straight man just goes over there and says hello. The first thing that comes to her mind is, well, you got to go have sex with a man. Okay? Yeah, Tracy, I think you missed that. Your girl Pizarro told Cam talk too much, about 10 minutes ago, that if he wanted to be in the beef sector, then he had to perform some type of gay sexual act. He had to go sleep with a man or perform oral sex on a man. And that's how he would be accepted. So I asked myself, what type of black woman is this? What type of, you know, weird motherfucker is this? Okay? I mean, a woman on some nature boy shit. You know? Never thought you'd see it, but this is the internet. Every time you think something is boring, it's not. It's not. You know, you just see some of the weirdest motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. You know, I mean, let's just hope that she doesn't have any male children. Okay? Let's just hope her sister doesn't have any male children. Because you see the type of shit she'd be teaching these boys to do. You said, who's Beasley? Come on, Betty. Who's Beasley? How dare you say that? And Stefan distinctly remembered that Beasley called him a Tommy Dick sucker. You know, you were more quiet back then, Betty. You were just a mod back then. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Well, the thing is, I don't think she has a husband. I think her husband is a cat. I think her husband is a four-legged animal. Okay. Okay, yeah. Bizarro is definitely giving me cat lady vibes after the shit she just said. You know, a female that says, "Oh no, I don't want you to have sex with me. I want you to go have sex with another dude, and we'll just sit there. I'll watch." Okay? Yeah, somebody fucked that girl's head all the way up if she thinks that's okay. Okay? See, like this is the shit I talk about. Like, I would never want my nephews around you, your children, anything, right? I got four now. I got five. You know what I'm saying? Thank God the majority of the motherfuckers is grown. All right, they you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no little kids no more. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, even though they are in their 20s and late teens, 18, 19, 17, they are not with that gay shit. Got to be because of the parents, because they didn't turn out that way. Wonder why. Okay? Maybe it was because my brother and my sister, they didn't put all that gay shit in front of them. My sister is a model. She used to be around gay people all the fucking time. All right. My oldest nephew got a girlfriend with titties and ass. She's 100% girl. I wonder how the fuck that happened. I wonder how that happened. You know what happens when a little boy sees a half-naked woman for the very first time? They normally freeze like a block of ice. And they look at that woman, okay, like a T-bone steak, like a big ass lollipop, like a toy they don't know what to do with. You ever notice that? I'm talking to the parents. You got a little daughter or you got a son, and they might see a boy or they might see a girl, whether it be on TV. You know, that happened to me when Vivi was like real little, right? Is one little young cat. Used to be in my neighborhood before we moved over here, and she had to be about 2 years old. No, she's probably like one. And this boy came over my house, young guy, but he was real light skinned, like high yellow light skin. All right. And he's sitting in the other chair across from me. And my 1-year-old, she just can't stop looking at him. She just can't stop looking at him. She walk over by him. She stand there. She stare at him. Just stare at him. I said, you think I'm stupid, don't you? Come on back on over here. You see, that's how you know. My youngest nephew was in diapers on the east side, sitting in my brother's house. My sister, his wife, she watching the MTV Music Awards. My nephew, he couldn't have been no more than 2 years old, somewhere around there. Still a baby. He run around the house and goddamn pull-ups. He got diapers on. Nicki Minaj comes on the stage singing Bees in the Trap. When Nicki Minaj hit that stage and my nephew, my youngest nephew, saw Nicki Minaj for the very first time in front of him singing Bees in the Trap, he turned into a piece of petrified wood. He literally his whole body just froze up. He literally, it looked like he was being possessed. Okay, he literally just, he turned into a standing stick. He was moving. And when he saw her, he just stopped. His whole body locked up. I said, ain't got to worry about him. Okay. So I don't get this woman. I don't get this woman who has this infatuation, or excuse me, she has a problem with men being straight. She has an issue with that. Okay. It's like if you're a man and if you're in a relationship with a woman That is the worst thing in the world to her. She hates seeing that. Okay? She really hates my black ass because, see, I've been married to my wife for 17 years. My brother been with his wife well over a decade. And you think in the 17 years we've been together, right? The sex should have got boring in like year 5, but here we are still together. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe Pizarro ain't found some good dick, or maybe her pussy is bad. You know, women with bad pussy, they always end up alone. You know, I hate to say it. Okay? Maybe something stinking around there. Maybe something stinking around there, and then the fellas came back with the reports like, yo, no. Something wrong with that coochie. Nigga, like, for real? I was really gonna hit that. You saying it's fucked up? Man, it's fucked up. She ain't got nothing. You know, I ain't got no diseases. It was just some bad pussy, man. You know, and the shit smelled awful. You know, mustard doesn't smell bad. I don't know why people keep talking shit about mustard. All you niggas eat hot dogs. Okay? All you niggas eat Italian sausages with honey mustard on them. So mustard does not smell bad. Okay? Coochie that hasn't been washed, there is no substitute for that. Coochie that is bad and it smells bad. The smell is of living death. Okay? Do you know what rigor mortis smells like? You know what death smells like? Okay? The insides of your body is rotting. Okay? I want you to think about somebody else going in your bathroom, taking a shit, and the smell is even worse than that. Okay? The smell is worse than a sewer backing up. The smell is worse than dogs, cats pissing and shitting in the same space. Okay? Because all of those smells, your nose would identify, your brain would identify every last one of those smells. You could walk in, you got a dog in here. Smell like he done shit it somewhere. You got a cat in here. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Mustard don't fucking smell bad. All right? But you can't say smelly coochie smells like mustard, because it don't. And you would only get this information from a straight man. Okay? Women ain't gonna tell on themselves. Okay? Men have to come out with this information. Okay? Maybe Pizarro think that her shit's supposed to smell like that. Some women get immune to that shit. Okay, she might get in the shower. All right, and the water never go downstairs. Because I'm positive Pizarro's not getting no dick. Okay? Like that's established. Like, yeah, she is. Okay? Okay? Well, the first thing I heard was Pizarro offering Cam talk too much to be a goddamn sacrifice. And I'm not, I'm not inside a Cam talk too much camp. He's not in my camp. But, I mean, damn. All because this nigga just wrote something in your chat, you'll accept him once you know he's done something homosexual? Yeah. Yeah, women like you don't deserve children. Like, I swear, you don't deserve offspring. Okay, you don't need to teach or be given that privilege. Okay? Over and over and over again. She constantly does that. Yeah. Okay? Leave that girl on the island all by herself. Okay? All right? I saw an old white man on Instagram today. He said one of the realest things ever. He said if you take 100 women and 10 men and put them on a deserted island and come back in 100 years, you would find families, boys, and girls. But if you put 100 trans women on an island with 10 men and came back 100 years later, you would have the skeletons of 110 men. Just let that sink in for a minute. Just let it sink in. Might not like the statement, but it's a fact. And the truth is ugly. Very, very ugly. You said one more time. You take 100 women and 10 men and put them on a deserted island. You came back 100 years later, you would have families, children, boys, and girls. But if you took 100 trans women and put them on an island with 10 men and came back 100 years later, you would have the skeletons of 110 men. See, some of that shit, King Kirk, gonna go over a motherfucker's head, I swear to God. All right, see, shit like that, that shit pissed motherfuckers off. This is why people don't want to fuck with me when I get to stating these facts. They don't like that shit, King Curl. You know, people get offended, hit dogs, holler like a motherfucker, and scream from the crowd you ain't never said a name. Hey. Okay? Y'all see this nigga right here? Okay? He is the father of 70 goddamn children. Okay? 70. Not one time did he hump on a male dog or even become curious. He never got curious. Nope. Look at this big ass nigga. You can still see him even when he laying down. These motherfuckers so big, he's still over the goddamn coffee table. You know? He would have never had all them babies. You know? See, again, it ain't even about what you do, right? If I'm not telling you to be straight, you got a lot of motherfucking nerve telling me to be gay. You see, this is a flip, King Curl. See, before, right, in the 90s, we were trying to do what? Get these gay boys to be straight. Now look, in 2023, the girls are trying to get the men to be gay. Okay? Just end our existence right now. Just end it right now. This is how we go out. This is how we go out. You know how they talk about the end of the world, the end of humanity? This is it right here. This is the end of humanity. When you stop having sex with the opposite sex, it's the end of humanity. Just like that. It's over. It's over. Okay? You didn't need no bomb. You didn't need no motherfucking fire from the sky. You didn't need rain. You didn't need to get flooded. You need none of that shit. You need no motherfucking catastrophe or earthquake. None of that shit. Okay? You gonna wipe yourself out the same fucking way the pharaohs did because they had to have sex with their sister. They had to have sex with their brother. Okay? They had to do it. Motherfuckers had to sleep with their mother. They had to sleep with their father. Even though they told them not to, they did it anyway. And what happened? They wiped themselves clean out of existence. Now you sitting up here calling them your ancestors. Make it make sense. Now you calling them the ancestors. You happy than a motherfucker that the government is telling you, oh yeah, by the way, we got aliens in the basement. We got some aliens locked up, but they ain't showed you shit. Motherfuckers all the way in Congress having conversations about a goddamn alien. Motherfucker ain't showed you a photo or nothing. A spaceship or shit. See, this is how you end the world. Confusion, okay? Division. And when you no longer have the urge to have sex with the opposite sex, once all of you go through this process, it's the end of the world. Because people love to say, well, I'm gay and I'm proud. But what if everybody in the world was gay? Who's having the babies? I remember Timothy Blaine saying one time, he said when he was young, gay, and fast. I remember him saying that when he was young. And he said some of these 15 and 16-year-old gay boys, they act like they don't want it, but they really do. I remember him saying that. The thing is, right? If a motherfucker never showed you homosexuality, how would you know what it is? How would you know? What if that person that said to you, oh, it's okay, what if they said it wasn't okay? You know, take your first gay experience. The only way that was possible is because the other person said, it's okay. So when they said it was okay, that made it okay for you. You know? That's what they say to a police officer after they murder somebody. Once a police officer shoots somebody, the sergeant walks up and says, it's okay. If you're in the military, a lot of y'all are fucking veterans. A lot of y'all have murdered people in other countries. Somebody had to come and tap you on your shoulder and say, it's okay. Because that was the only way it became okay. Somebody else had to tell you it's okay. But what if they said it wasn't okay? Things might have turned out different. Okay? That's what the whole concept of Adam, Eve, and the serpent with the forbidden fruit. The serpent told Eve, well, I know what God told you, but if you eat this fruit, it's okay. You're not going to die. You're just going to know the difference between good and bad. Y'all don't realize the power behind those words. You will know the difference of what is good and what is bad. Wait a minute. We're all individuals, right? So what's good to you is bad to me, and what's good to me is bad to you. How the fuck did this become a benefit? Because if I'm rich and you're poor, then that's good for me, that's bad for you. But if you're rich and I'm poor, then that's good for you and that's bad for me. You see the difference between good and bad now? Knowing. Because you didn't have that feeling prior to that. You just went on through life. Everything was normal. Then you became aware of what was good and what was bad. Okay? Now, where is... Hold up. Where is my telephone at? I don't even know if it's it's got a little juice on it. It's got enough. See, people might say, oh, well, you picking on gay people. Really? So gay people have the right to tell straight men to be gay. And when the straight men say no, we gay bashing, well then so be it. Because if we told y'all niggas to be straight, you be doing the exact same thing. So it's like hypocrisy, you know? And we call out hypocrisy, right? See, we talk about influence. Influence is different. Okay? Let me show you what I mean by influence. Now, there's an episode. Let's see if I can pull it up without the bitch freezing. Because I want people to see this. I want you to see it for yourself. Okay? I want you to see this for yourself. So I like to I really like to show it. Because if I could show it and then you see it, it'll be better to speak on it. Okay? Now, yo, this bitch is tripping. I'm trying to pull up this episode. This bitch is tripping. Unless they took it down. Because I'm looking. It's going to make me go to fucking, what's the name? Because I know this bitch is up here. Uh, okay. It was an episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Okay. And this was on Disney Junior. I remember sitting back. My daughter was little. She was a baby. She used to love this fucking show. Okay. And now that this shit been exposed, okay, they are trying to bury that goddamn episode. Or it's edits. Let me see. Let me now I'm trying to Google search this, and Google is trying to use my microphone. So you know I'm about to pull up some shit. Okay? When I'm typing in these keywords and shit is happening on my phone with on this Tyra shit. You know, they hacking right now. Cause I'm about to pull this shit up. All right. What was his name? Goofy? Got him. And I think I got the whole. Hold up. Screenshot time. Boom. Got that screenshot. Hold up. Got that screenshot. Where we at? Hold up. We gotta blow that up. Right? Okay, hold on. We're gonna blow this up because this is just a still shot from the episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey's Art Show that's on Disney Junior. Okay. Okay. So this is a show for toddlers, babies, 3, 4, and 5. Some of your children that you know are probably watching this show. But we talk about influence, right? And what did we say as the straight community? We don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't try to influence us because we're not trying to influence you. Right? Don't fuck with our kids because we not fucking with your kids. Right? Okay. So, this episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I'm sitting here. Vivi is in diapers, you know, dancing to the music. Okay. But she's like, you know, in and out. She's watching it, but she's not watching it. I'm watching it because I'm watching her. So Mickey is drawing a picture. Um, all these people are drawing pictures, right? They're all drawing these pictures. Okay. So it's supposed to be a self-portrait. It's supposed to be a self-portrait. Okay. So Mickey draws a photo of himself. Then Goofy draws a photo of himself. But then Goofy is like, I want to say almost unsure. Okay. So this video is on YouTube right now. You can look it up. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Mickey's Art Show. I think it's episode number 44. The camera turns around. Remember, this is an animated cartoon, right? The camera turns around and it shows the photo that Mickey drew, and it was a picture of Mickey, of him drawing himself. Now, the camera goes to Goofy. Goofy shows his photo, and when Goofy shows his photo, I turn off Disney Junior, and I never go back to that channel for my daughter ever again. I stopped her from watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on YouTube, on devices, on all that shit. No more Mickey Mouse. Mickey crossed the line. Mickey fucked up. And after I show you this, you probably gonna say, yeah, Mickey fucked up. You might have to throw him away too. If you're a big fan of Mickey, you might not want to see this. You might want to stay in the dark. This is that blue pill, red pill moment. You can stay in here and see what the fuck I'm about to show as the king of trolls, or you could take the red pill, wake up in your bed, just like fucking Lawrence Fishburne told you. Okay? So now let's look at the photo that Goofy drew. Okay? Because this is the photo right here that Mickey drew. Do y'all see that? Look. His hat is in the shape of a penis. He has the all-seeing eye. His nose is a pyramid. Okay? Now, this is on Disney Junior. They're showing this shit to children. Look at that. His hat is dick and balls. Going in what looks like some type of booty hole or something. This is some type of bird. You see that? He literally made himself into something different. You see that? This is indoctrination. Right. Okay? This is the animated series. And look up Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Archer, that's the owl. Yep, sure is. Look. So, this is what I mean by influence. Okay? This is what I mean. Putting it in kids' minds at 2, 3 years old that they should be, looking at penises. This is what little boys is looking at it at 2 and 3 years old. Little boys are looking at this. And then by the time they turn 5 and 6, they believe that they were born this way. And then they want to say we crazy. They want to say we bashing. They want to say that we attacking. No. Ain't nobody attacking nobody. The sign of the rainbow is not a homosexual symbol. It is a symbol that God put in the sky to remind himself not to destroy the world again. That's what the rainbow's for. So I don't throw away the rainbow just because motherfuckers want to call it something different than what it is. You see? So, a lot of people be wondering, well, why don't God just wipe out all the gay people? Well, the gay people, they sure know how to throw up that rainbow. That's why don't nothing happen to them. Because they think it means we're gay. It don't. It don't. When you put that symbol up, God says, oh yeah, that's all. That's it. You need to have that motherfucker up. You need to have that motherfucker all around. When they put that bitch over in the White House, that was the best thing they could have ever did. Like, hey, God. Remember what you said, nigga? Ah, ah, ah. Oh, this Vic always been here, King Curl. You know, I just don't like to practice my righteousness in front of men in order to be seen by them. You know, it's pointless. But some things, you know, make me just get out my goddamn seat. I just be like, you know what, man? Yeah, King Girl. Shit. Fuck God gonna do to the gay people? They keep throwing up the rainbow. Okay. How's life in my part of America? Life is pretty normal in reality. You know, it's the digital world where everybody look. You know, everybody like this is the new real world right here. You know, outside is has become boring and bland. You know, who wants to look at a tree anymore? Who wants to stare at the birds flying? Nobody wants to do that shit anymore. Who wants to go feed the ducks? Or you know, go buy a loaf of bread and go feed the goddamn ducks. Don't nobody do that shit no more. What happened? What happened? What happened to um, you know, the homeless people? They used to feed the pigeons and shit. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Well, no, the only thing that happened in California is that y'all ended up with all the homeless people. Like all the homeless people. Like all the homeless people went to California. I don't know what the hell y'all was doing. I don't know what the hell y'all was offering. But them homeless people heard about it and they all came to get a piece. All of them. Okay? All of them. It used to be homeless people sleeping in bandos all through Detroit. Now, ain't nobody in these bandos. Hell, the majority of them get knocked the fuck down, turned into lots, or somebody comes with a whole lot of money and invest in the whole goddamn block. Okay, what's going on? Just Kimmy. Okay, Kimmy. You know, you know, I just had to chin check Pizarro because she's just doing too much this morning. Okay, just you know, we got to counteract the disgusting shit that comes on social media with positive vibes in the morning. And that's what I come to deliver, all positive vibes. Yes. Okay? Tranquility and prosperity. Okay? Want to hear this shit? Okay? Nasty ass woman over here. She got a nerve to go up there and tell Cam, well, in order for you to be accepted into the beef sector, you got to have sex with a man. You got to go suck a dick. You got to... What kind of woman talks like this? What kind of woman, you know? It's like you got to think about it before you say it. Okay? All right. What kind of woman wishes all the men to be gay? Okay? And the straight men, we're not demanding any of the women to be straight. We ain't demanding any of the men to be straight. If you gay, hey, that's on you. But then you got weird motherfuckers. Like I said, Kimmy, if Sean Bradley said that shit, I wouldn't be lying. Jay Wilson could have said it. Timothy Blaine could have said it. Any of the gay men could have said that. It would have made sense. But for a woman that claims that she's a straight woman, and every time she either interacts or is around a straight man, she immediately starts thinking about homosexual things, saying it to a straight man. Okay? Immediately I know, okay, you don't have a nigga in your life, because ain't no man fitting to put up with no shit like that. I'm gonna just keep it real. Okay? There is no man that's gonna get with a woman and he's a straight man and all she wanna do is either push the narrative that I wanna be around these gay men while still being around you. Yeah, see? No. Okay? No straight man is going to impregnate you. Okay? And if he did impregnate you, he'd be smart enough to get his kids away from you. You know? Okay? Real motherfucking talk. Just trifling with it. Okay? No rhyme, no reason. Okay? Just always weird. If anything, I just, I felt bad for Cam. Like, yeah, shit. Somebody should have warned him. All right? About Special Ed Pizarro. Okay? Her name shouldn't be Pizarro. It should just be Weirdo. You know? It should just be weirdo. You name your channel after a goddamn spaceship, yet all you do is talk about the beef sector. You know, does that make sense? Is that logical? Okay. And the whole time, I think I done seen Pizarro, what, almost a year? Maybe a little bit more than a year. I think I could count on one hand how many shows she done did about a goddamn spaceship. The government dropped the information. You would think she'd be all over it with a name called Miss Intel. You know, it's clickbait. You know, Miss Intel, the spaceship, the all, landing, clickbait. Okay. Real talk. Well, King Curl, she don't even know how to do the conspiracy shit right. I think she just watched like one documentary and that told her everything she needed to know. You know? Yeah, she didn't do no research on nothing. That's the funny thing about me and my brother, right? Even though, we believe in Jehovah, even though we believe in Jesus Christ, we still looked up the other religions just for the hell of it. Even when people told us not to go look at them, we still went over there and looked if our faith is strong, that shit ain't gonna really affect us. What you so scared for? Is your faith strong? Is my shit solid? I don't give a fuck what they doing over there. Okay. The three motherfucking wise men walked into a den of lions, a room of fire. They didn't get burnt the fuck up. The lions didn't eat them. Why should I be scared? Really? Okay. I'm not Peter, motherfucker. So yeah, I'm good. I didn't walk in that motherfucker with doubt. So I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with King Curl. We looked in all that shit. We checked every last one of them religions, okay? Just to see if we could find Satan in it. And we found Satan in all of them. That's all. We just was curious. We wanted to be sure. We wanted to be absolutely. So that way when the motherfucker came and we start hearing them weird names and shit, like, oh yeah, we know about you, bro. We know all, yep, sure do. Okay. Yeah, I want to read up on your aliens. I want to read up on your atheism. I want to know about your evolutionary theory. Please tell me how the world is flat. Yeah, I want to hear all that shit. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want to hear about, the Hindu god. Yeah, tell me about the people that worship Yorba. Tell me about Kemetic law. Yeah, eat all that shit up. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Got to see where you get it from. All right. I know where I got my information from. Let me see where you got your information from. Okay. Okay. And me and my brother, you know what we found? The same shit. All led back to after the assassination of Malcolm X. All you motherfuckers started following that Malik motherfucker. Okay, the black revolutionary. Then you had Tupac, which was a motherfucking plant. Okay? One nigga screaming thug life, the other motherfucker screaming pro-black. Meanwhile, we in our neighborhoods pushing crack from left to right. Now, tell me this ain't no motherfucking system. Tell me this shit ain't built by design. When you were children, when you were teenagers in the fucking 90s, crack cocaine was the #1 selling drug in America. Everybody knew this. If you were a crack dealer, nigga, two things you needed. A gun, okay? You needed a gun, because niggas will rob you, okay? And bail money, because ain't nobody coming to bail you out. You better have your own bail money. Do you understand? Crack was the fastest way to come up in America. You couldn't find a job? Sell some crack. Where are you going to sell the crack at? On the corner. Gas station, liquor store. Hell, just run into one crackhead, he'll bring 5. One crackhead will bring 5. Give one crackhead some dope, be like, yeah, man, look, I got this, come holler at me. He will come back with 5 more motherfuckers. Okay? You go to work for $20 an hour, $10 an hour, $15 an hour. Nigga, go sell that motherfucking crack. You will have $100 in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Soon as you walk out the door, take about 10 steps, you'll be coming right back. Because you ain't going to have no dope on you. You're going to have the money. #1 drug selling in America. Okay? And if you was high society, you had heroin. Ain't none of that shit around no more. What happened? Ain't nobody pushing no motherfucking crack. Okay? When the last time you saw a dope house for real? Where you looked over there and said, I know them boys selling crack over there. I see the crackheads going in and out all day and night. I see them, look, they going up and down. When the last time you seen that shit? Okay? 2023. None of that shit exists. It's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. Because the crimes of 2023, these thugs and gangsters, they doing credit card schemes. They taking out PPP loans. Remember back in the day? Let's go kick in that door. We'll take everything out the house and then we'll sell it to the pawn shop in the morning. Nope. These kids are now in the crypto. The word ops, another term for enemy. Our enemies wanted to take the neighborhood away from us because we were making money and they weren't. We had better crack than the enemy, so the enemy tried to get us off the block. and we retaliated, and it was a drug war. These kids ain't having no goddamn drug war. These motherfuckers have an Instagram war. This is the crack, the money, the block. This is all of that in one. And all they got to do is go live and say, yeah, I'm smoking on the pack, I'm smoking on John, and Lil Lolo, I'm smoking on these niggas. And guns get pulled out. Motherfuckers start shooting over rap videos. They get like 20,000 views, maybe 50,000. Sometimes they get 100,000. The video ain't even monetized. Nigga ain't even get $500 for the goddamn upload. Niggas ain't running down on people because, you know, look, I gave you 2 ounces of dope and you lost it. So now you owe me money. And if I don't get that money from you, well, either you gonna start selling the shit at your house or you might be in some physical pain. Nope. It ain't nothing like that no more. Now it's so-and-so posted you on the gram. So now I got to violate you because they put you up on Instagram. Do you realize the shit that's posted on Instagram, TikTok, all that shit, it only stays in your memory for the second that you watch it. Like there's no moment that goes by that says, oh man, you remember that shit that happened last week on Instagram? Remember that shit that happened last week on, like that don't exist. See, when we was on the block, when we was outside, it was, oh yeah, remember that nigga that was right here on the block acting crazy in the month? Yeah, I remember that nigga. That don't exist on social media. Those moments, they're just moments. They come and go. Bam, they there, damn, they gone. And that's how they go in and out your memory. You gotta watch that shit though. Okay? I don't work in the daytime, JoJo. All right? In the matter of the 2 years I've been working, sooner or later, you'll figure it out. Sooner or later, you'll figure it out. Okay? Okay? Now, I'm gonna end this one with this because I ain't wanted to go too long. Shit went long any goddamn way. Fuck it. I don't have an issue with anybody or anything. Just don't try to force your shit on me. Especially if I'm not trying to force my shit on you. Okay? And Pizarro seems like she's that type. That if she got with a nigga, okay, she would try to influence that nigga to do some gay shit. And coming to her, I mean, she probably done already got down on some young niggas, some naive niggas. Because again, it all starts with, it's okay. And that's what she seems like. She seems like a it's okay type of broad. No, Pizarro, it's not okay. And maybe you should hear it from a straight man. Okay? I mean, again, like I told you, my sister, she used to be a model. It's a bunch of gay men in the gay community. Okay? My sister never caught me playing in her makeup. My sister never caught me putting on her lipstick. My sister never caught me doing any of that. Okay? If I was to put a wig on, I was probably making fun of some goddamn body. You feel me? Yeah. It just as simple as that, Pizarro. Remember, you claim to be a straight woman, yet you sit over there in the beef sector, and we ain't seen you put no coochies in your mouth. We ain't seen no women throwing a dildo up your ass. So if you ain't doing no gay shit, I don't understand why your ass is in the beef sector or why you even accept it. Because who initiated you? Was it Big Bree? Did Big Bree come and sit on your face? That's a whole lot of coochie to eat. Mm-hmm. Might need an oxygen tank under that ass. I'm just saying. It's your boy VicDamoane. I will see y'all on the next one. Shout out to the people that donate, don't hate. A couple people hit me, and I did see that. Appreciate that. I will see y'all on the next one. Deuces.